Stay home, save lives.
Yo, that's sick. That's sick.
It's really
Don't
good.
have a choice these days, though.
Fucking telling me, mate. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ! Well,
This is it.
This is it. Season
3. You guys are thinking to season fucking 3.
I forgot. I'm just sat here like, yo, season 2, episode 13.
I just want to fight.
You know?
You're like me. I reckon one slap from you would send me into pass.
Yeah, I'd do them Russian slap contests, me. Have you ever seen them?
Yeah, I've seen them. Have you
What,
seen
Russian?
that?
Oh, yeah.
Like
wait.
the skinny white guy with
Fucking
like contacts in. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
And this big burly guy just fucking plants him, man. It's absolutely fantastic to watch.
Hey, do you know how hard some of them guys hit?
Fucking
Oh, yeah, it's
hell.
definitely harder than a punch, man.
Trust.
Well, guys, this is season 3, episode 1 of the We Are Aero podcast. It feels good.
It does. We're in a good place.
It's. I love it. We're going to be doing this for a very long time. But yeah, how's everyone's Christmas been? New Year's? Hope everyone got drunk. I definitely got drunk.
I stayed away from alcohol this year.
Really?
I didn't get drunk.
A couple of boozy coffees, and yeah, it went nice. I just got
Good, man.
Smoky Joe.
Yeah,
So,
man, that's good. It's good to hear. Definitely good to hear. I got drunk quite a lot. But yeah, why not? Christmas Day is one of them days where I will drink all day long.
It only happens once a year. You might as well have a,
Of course. So this episode is sponsored by Warrior Gaming Competitions. If you guys want to go check them out, they've got some pretty fucking sick competitions going on at the moment. You can win, well, especially for streamers. They've got a lot of streaming competitions going. You can win yourself a Razer KO webcam, Astro T40 headset, some neon lights, some a Blue Yeti mic. What I've got on Jordan.
Oh,
sexy that, man.
really? That's sick, bro.
Yeah, so
I like these guys as
That
well.
one on there when I checked.
The prices are so, like, the tickets cost fuck all.
fuck all.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're talking pounds.
Pardon me.
Definitely worth checking in and using.
Even less with the error
Using the error code, error 10.
code.
Use that at the checkout.
I will get the deets for everybody. I'll get the deets right now. And you can just
Jordan will be linking that shit. Linking it, go check it out. Use the error 10 code. Get yourself a head start of your streaming game.
I'm putting it all here, so you guys don't have to go far.
And
Just
all,
think you don't have to go anywhere, and I'm just putting it all in here for you.
and all I'm going to say, the webcam, already has a ring light fitted.
What?
Oh, stop it.
That is naughty, that.
Naughty.
Stop it.
And again, dirt cheap tickets. Go check them out. There you go. Warrior Gaming Competitions. Go and have a look at them. Brilliant guys. Hopefully they will actually be coming on next week as well for a chat. Going to do a little Q&A. Ask them how they got started in the streaming industry, because they began streaming before the competitions began. But
if you guys have got any questions as well, we might be able to get some viewer questions.
Only
legitimate questions.
Only legitimate questions. Right, so let's get into it, shall we? Shall we fucking whip his dicks out? No. Right.
Mine's a wick.
Jordan's is the candle. Or the candle holder.
Fucking Coke can.
I'll just take black hand. That's fine.
Girthy Coke can.
Right, so let's get started. So Cyberpunk is, I'm pretty sure since we've done the last episode, Cyberpunk has been released.
Yeah.
And Nathan was right. Nathan, you was right
About what?
about Cyberpunk.
It's not. It's not a lot that I'm right. So this has come at a surprise to me.
So basically, it was a bit of a shit show on release. Only, well, the PC
Well,
version. The PC version still has its flaws, but it is.
It's clearly.
It's still got bugs, but CD Projekt Red kind of did deceive the audience a bit by not showing it on last generation, but people did rush it to come out. But yeah, John, what's your thoughts? I know you like the game. What I've seen of it, I really fucking like. It's
I personally think the game's unique, man. It's a good game. The thing again, I've got a PC, so I'm getting the best of something that's almost broken for some people. But for me personally, on PC, no beef whatsoever. Yeah, like the only like problem I've had really is there's this weird glitch where when you get in your car and you get out of it, it's almost like you've got your finger down on the aim trigger, so it like locks you in this like weird, almost not being able to do anything. And then you know what's going on, you get yourself out of it. But I can see why it's frustrating for some people.
Talking about bugs.
Me, I enjoy this.
Talking about bugs, the only one that I've really encountered, which was game breaking, was probably I arrived in like the desert area, and there was two cars that you can choose from to drive. And I got into one, and then I got back out like it wouldn't drive at all. Like there was absolutely I couldn't do anything. So I managed to get out, and then my gun would just disappear every time and try and shoot. Like it were really fucking weird. But yeah, like just reload the game and it fixed and it was fine. Like I said, Jordan said, like it's unique, man. Like the bugs, some of them are actually jerk. Like some of them are actually funny. Like to see, like Skyrim back in the day when that first came out.
Well,
Plants the fucking walls and.
Well, what I'd say, I think some bugs really do make games. I love bugs in games. I think it just adds an extra layer. Like obviously, if the game is unplayable, then yeah, you've got a problem.
Yeah.
But if the game is still playable and it has these people fucking, I don't know, falling through floors or whatever, I think it adds an extra layer to the gameplay. It adds a little bit extra, something you don't expect in games. But yeah, saying that, there's a lot of for the PC, a lot of people are modding it now. There's a lot of mods going around. One in particular I saw today was this one, a third person mod. So this basically allows you to play the whole game in third person. It is a work in progress, but it looks playable.
I think I don't know. Like I'm unsure on this. Like don't get me wrong, I love mods and I love what the community does for games, but this for me is the whole game. It's immersive because it's in first person. Like you're not going to get the same immersion from playing it in third person at all. And I think, including the cutscenes and it, like everything is just perfect for first person. And I think taking that away is gonna take away some of what the game's got left.
Yeah, yeah. Well, go on.
I see the appeal of going third person, but in this mod, can you drop in and out of third person and first?
Yeah, so there's 3 different view types. So you can go. Well, I assume it's first person, like close, like over the shoulder third person and third person. But apparently it is still a bit junky, like fighting and stuff like that is a bit junky. It is a work in progress. Apparently you shouldn't swim.
I've heard women
like I'm just gonna show you some of the stuff. So they show you like the different, like some of like the model seems to not have rendered. Obviously the camera seems a bit janky, as in when he's turning the screen, he's turning on the spot and not like
not
actually turning. It's just the camera's turning the body. Other ones like running looks a bit it looks a bit off.
With the whole fact that you can literally switch from first to third, this is probably something that is worth getting because
Just
the,
for
I think if,
field of view, like you can see everything in this view, whereas the first person you're always locked to a certain.
I know that it looks checked, but like it's not. This game wasn't created with the intention of having a third person, was it? So
yeah. So this is because like it is the community. Look, I don't know what he's doing there, but he's doing something funky. He's doing something funky.
trust.
But the thing is, like, you're gonna get this with any game. Yeah, like I said, it's a work in progress.
No, like I think this adds to the game. It doesn't.
It's like this whole video you will put it in the description and in the YouTube video, but it tells you if you want to have a blast of it. It does tell you how to install the whole mod. But yeah, it is janky, but it'll add a bit.
I don't think I'd use this. Like me personally, I don't. Like I love third person, like Skyrim and that, but I don't think I'd use this.
You will use it when you see the swimming, Jordan.
Oh my god.
So yeah, that's why you don't swim, guys, with this mod. But yeah, that's one of the mods that stuck out to me, and I quite liked it. But yeah, that will be in the description for you guys to check out. But yeah, along with all the bugs, CD Projekt Red have been trying to fix it. Well, they have been fixing it. There's been 2 patches, I think. One that were released December 11th, and another one which is available. I couldn't find the date when it were released, but 1.5 were released on December, and 1.5 were released probably between December 11th and now. But Jordan, can you link that link in the schedule? It's just a whole list of fixes that have been fixed. So I know some quests were bugging, characters weren't loading properly and stuff like that. But there's a whole list of bug fixes that they've done, and the big major fixes are coming this month and February. That will hopefully upgrade the last gen to current, like to the next gen consoles, and basically, hopefully, hammer out the last of the bugs and the game breaking bugs, and make it actually the game that we wanted on release for all platforms, not just PC, but for all.
I got the game I wanted.
Also,
I've still, because I got it through GOG, I've still got the first patch. Like mine's not even patched up yet. I couldn't be arsed, like I hadn't had time, so I might just keep playing it in like version 1. See how far it is.
That's what I mean. Like, look how it's still doing alright in version 1 though.
Yeah,
that's
man, you're right.
Don't get me wrong. When I first started playing it, I didn't install the drivers for the NVIDIA. So trust me, like, when I first got on, it was awful. Like the screen was tearing, and like every time I moved, the whole background would just go black. Yeah, and it'd just follow me. So it was fucked. But as soon as I got them in drivers installed, it was fine.
Yeah. So, one last thing before we move on. Adam Kinsinke, the co-CEO of the game of Cyberpunk, has said they are still working on the multiplayer, but it is undated. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Once that game,
been that good anyway. Like, I see this as a first-person.
Oh, what don't you guys think it's going to be a good multiplayer game?
No.
Ooh, I actually think
anyone from CD Projekt actually watches our stuff. Don't put any time into multiplayer, man. Just literally keep fixing your shit.
I feel like they're only doing a multiplayer because GTA has a multiplayer. Is that really wrong for me to say? Like, I only feel that they're doing a multiplayer because GTA has a multiplayer. Like, I honestly think this game doesn't need a multiplayer. That's like, they could have easily put a multiplayer in Skyrim. They could have done, Elder Scrolls Online, but they could have implemented the same thing into Skyrim, but they didn't, because it is genuinely just a single player game, and that is how it's meant to be
Like,
experienced.
the
I think.
furthest you could probably go with it is co-op, and that'd probably be pretty fun, and it'd be a lot easier to do than multiplayer. It'd cost the
Yeah,
company a lot less. Like, just playing with another
co-op's a
friend,
shout.
you know,
Yeah, co-op is a
that's
shout.
fine. You don't need to have fucking 32 people on the same map blowing each other up.
If
Like,
that game was actually co-op, that'd be sick. That'd
yeah,
be good.
Yeah. I'm actually thinking it's got potential, me, for multiplayer.
Or for multiplayer,
Yeah, I think it could work.
I don't know. Like, it depends how they do it. Like, the thing with Night City and the way that they put across the game, that you're like a mercenary trying to make it in this city where everybody either fucking dies or overdoses or gets scavved. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of idea they put behind the game. And if you put that into a multiplayer, kind of doesn't make sense.
it's just gonna have to be like deathmatch mode, or they'll either do it like GTA, where they'll allow a certain amount of players to enter a world.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Yeah, so like if you have that, let's say you jump on, and if you want to play online mode, you jump on and you go into a small server of say like 40 people, and like you do missions and you do bounties and stuff, but against other players. A small online might work, but not like a huge one.
And another thing as well, like, let's be honest, they currently haven't got a good track record. And I'll be honest with you, if you look at CD Projekt's past stuff, that they've never done multiplayer to this sort of scale ever. So I not only do I think it's not a good idea, I don't think they can. I don't think they can actually do it. That might sound very bold from me, but just looking at how things have gone over the last 12 months, I just don't think it's a good idea.
No, I agree with what you're saying there. Like, the release hasn't been all that good. So if they are to do it, they need to. Yeah,
Best currently taking them to court. So like, forget your multiplayer. Like, fight your battle in court, fix your fucking game, and then we'll talk about it. Like, just leave it as it is at the moment. You know, like,
Kickboy does make a good point. Imagine banging your mates in the multiplayer.
You two would get fucking smashed all over the room.
It's alright. I'd be a dude, but underneath I'd have a vagina.
You can have that.
I would be a woman with a big ass dick.
I think everyone plays that.
No.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be a tranny when I make the game. Just because why not? I live my wildest dreams.
Your wildest dreams of being transgender. Fucking hell. We're all definitely aspiring to different things.
Can you imagine Sam in stilettos, man? Fucking that's brilliant.
Mate, I think I'd
The guy's already a giant.
I think I'd snap my ankles.
You see that video of the woman that falls over in the stilettos in the shop? That'd be fucking Sam.
In it. And she fucking folds on top of herself.
Yeah.
Right, so we're moving on. We've got a little bit of sad news. Jared Nandin. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of him. He is a WoW player. He's known for his South Park Jenkins cosplay. He has been fighting COVID. Fucking, I don't like that word, me. It's gonna be fucking banned from this podcast. I think he was 39. I think it was. But yeah, he was best known for his Jenkins World of Warcraft cosplay, which he smashed it. But yeah, unfortunately, he was battling COVID and passed away last week. Yeah, so rest in peace, lad. He has got. He is a sick. He smashed it. I like that.
Yeah, glasses, Twitch, everything, man. Got it. Like.
But yeah, I thought I'd give him a little shout out.
100%.
Of course, man. We're here. We're a community. We do this shit. We show appreciation to what is deserved. Yeah, I'm going to just like this fucking.
We say that. We say that, and then we move on to this.
You don't deserve fuck all.
Right. So this. So a while ago, it was sometime either end of season 1, beginning of season 2, or something like that. We covered the KFC. How would you guys say it? KFC console or KFC onsole?
I'd say
KF console.
throw it in the bin. Stop ripping people off. That's what I'd call it.
How are your hunger?
So that was the initial release date, and then they released a statement saying it is a prank. It isn't real. But this was back when we covered it. Now apparently it is real, and Cooler Master are actually the people who are building the system. So I think it is
it's known as a console. But this thing,
I was happy for a moment there when you said it's a fucking fake.
Well, Jordan, if you can link us that Cooler Master link.
So they're building an actual system that's not just a fucking weird case.
These guys aren't fucking about. I'm telling you now. Right, so the console is running in 9 series Intel. They've got 1 terabyte SSDs, and it's got a removable GPU. It also supports ray tracing, VR, and it's going to be running the newest games at 240 FPS at 240 Hertz. This is, I've looked into it and I've been doing my research. Apparently, it is a real thing. I don't think there's a date to when it's going to be released, but apparently it's going to be around $2,000.
It's not worth fucking £1,600, man.
So Kickboy has verified it is KF console. I like it. Okay. KF console. So me and Jordan were talking about this. We don't think it's going to be for your average Joe. This is going to be.
If this is real and it does actually release and it is actually a thing, I don't see many people buying these. I just see people who have a lot of money, expendable money, and then I also see people who love chicken. Maybe. I guess.
But the thing is, yeah, if you want that chicken, if you want the best chicken, yeah, you're gonna have to go. Well, it's not even good chicken, man. It's fucking KFC.
Why do you want your PC fucking chicken? Like, I don't get it, man. I don't understand.
I'll get it. I got the Stadia as well. All right, so
this is a Nathan console.
And this is better than the Stadia. So
you can't compare the two, really. They're completely different things. The Stadia also sucks dick. You know what I'm saying?
Apparently it doesn't, though. So
it does,
apparently Stadia was the console to play Cyberpunk on.
Yeah, apparently ran really well on it.
Cyberpunk ran really well, really well.
From an average internet usage, though, is it? Like, let's be honest. You need a ridiculous amount of internet to run it at even 720. You know what I mean?
So
it's not viable. Go on, sorry.
Just about this KF console. So on that Cooler Master website, they show concepts of it. So on this original trailer, the disk drive was at the bottom of the console. You can just see here at the bottom, just below the power button. But on the Cooler Master, it doesn't have that. So now I'm thinking, is it just going to be another Stadia? Is it going to be digital only?
I think.
Well, at the end of the day, it's a computer. Like, you'll be able to hook up a disk drive. It's it's just a computer, isn't it? That you can.
Yeah, pretty much.
As far as I'm concerned, yeah, I feel that this day and age, it's a case of getting everybody ready for digital. Like, PlayStation brought out a digital version of a machine and a disc version of a machine. That is a signal and a sign that the next console that they bring out is going to be digital only.
Like, if they do that, I'm going to break legs.
Honestly, I'd be very surprised if they bring out another disc-based console.
it makes sense to do it that way because they get 100% of revenue that way, like rather than them having to, go through a third party. It just,
Mm,
unfortunately, I just feel like you're right. That's the way gaming's it's just gonna be.
yeah,
It sucks,
it's just where it's gonna go.
but
Because
businesses.
that statement infuriates me. honestly, I'm like, yo, why the fuck would they do that? But no, I do think you guys are right, and I have to fucking. It will come to that
Man,
point
you gotta
eventually.
move the times, man. You're 30 this year. You gotta move with the times, man.
Stay young,
Yo,
man.
what about my PS2 years, man? Kickboy says, yeah. So yeah, it doesn't actually cook your chicken; it just keeps it warm. It's a chicken chamber that keeps your chicken warm.
All I'm saying is, most machines have problems with overheating as it is. Like,
Maybe
they've
they
just
should
taken that problem and turned it into a thing.
It's got like a 1200-watt power supply in there.
Sure,
man.
Fine, like it just cooks.
Think how big the power supply is gonna be for this thing, man. This thing's keeping the chicken warm.
In it.
It's gonna cost you like 10p every 10 minutes to fucking use it.
Trust me, it's such a.
But yeah, if you guys are wanting to fucking buy one, $2,000 apparently. Whether or not that'll drop. I actually watched a video which I've got here. I'm sure he said something about it being a 30 series GPU that it's got in it.
If that's true,
here, like there. He talks about it being a 30 series GPU.
What's the lowest 30 series card doing here?
3060, is it? Like, this guy's saying it's the top of the range 3090, which I doubt.
No,
just because that's
£1,500 by itself. Like,
yes, I know, you know what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it will be that. I reckon it'll be maybe like the 3070 or 3080, because even though they're still expensive, they're a little bit more affordable than fucking nearly 1,500 fucking quid
Just on its own.
On its own. Yeah. But yeah, this video is actually pretty joke because he actually fucking memes on it quite a lot. Talking about what other fast food franchises have done games and shit like that. It's a good watch. But yeah, I'll link that in the video. So a few bits about PlayStation. So PlayStation have just recently earned a certificate from the Guinness World Records for the best-selling home video game console in history. So that spans over the original PlayStation all the way to PS4, but in total they've sold 450 million units as of November 7th, 2020, and that's not including PS5. So
business.
You're telling me. So obviously everyone knows PS2 sold the most units in the world, which is not surprisable. Every household I fucking grew up with had a PS2.
Oh man, every house you went to had a PS2 or a PS1. Fucking hell.
So PS2 sold 159 million units. The PlayStation, original PlayStation, sold 102.5 million, and the PS4 sold 102.8. So the PlayStation 4 did a little bit better than the original PlayStation, but I didn't bother putting the PS3 units because it didn't do that well. But it got carried by its brothers and sisters.
Carried is an understatement.
Although it had its fair share of good games, you know.
It had good games, and that was it. Like, the console itself was massive and poo. It only had good games.
So what's chat saying here? So it's going to be cheaper for them to make the console. No, I had a Sega Mega Drive 2 Pro for the PlayStation. Mate, I remember when my dad, where is he now? Jokes. I'm joking.
The chat just got
I remember my dad walking in and he had this fucking Games to You. Do you remember Games to You?
Yeah. of
Oh,
course.
mate.
Where
In
Nick,
the Imperial Arcade.
Yeah.
where Nick's barbershop
Where
is now.
Nick's- Yeah.
Yo,
Oh,
Nick.
Games.
Yo, Nick. Sponsors, yeah. Um, yeah, it came in with a Games to You box, and it must have been a pre-owned one. Brought it in, and I was fucking gassed. It wasn't. I couldn't save any games because he didn't buy me a memory card. Yeah, I had to wait 2 weeks. I had to wait 2 weeks for a memory card because they were like 30 quid
Yeah, they were very expensive.
for like 8 megabytes of memory.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. I was like fucking 12 or some shit, and I still remember that.
Oh, yeah, man.
Good old days.
PlayStation 2, yeah, of course. Pardon me. So last Sunday, Awesome Games Done Quickly started, which, if I don't know how much you guys know, it's a speed.
I'm a big fan, fucking huge fan, and I'm really, really happy to hear that.
Yeah, I'm happy to say that it is still going on. It is going all week, so from Sunday to Sunday. The schedule is will be in the chat any second. Games Done Quickly always do basically raise money for charities, mainly cancer charities. This year they are donating all donations to Prevent Cancer Foundation, which is brilliant.
They do their winter one, which is now the original one they do for cancer, and then the summer one is Doctors for Borders, which is like doctors go out to third world countries and basically help people for free. So that helps them out as well.
They didn't last year. The last year, I'm sure they raised like nearly 3 mil or something like that, 2.5 million
I've been
pound.
watching it since like fucking when it
Oh
started.
yeah, same.
Like even then, there was touching $1 million, which is fucking crazy money to just say they're speedrunning games. But you know what? It is the most talented thing I've probably ever seen. Like speedrunners, they don't just play games quick. They tear the game down bit by bit.
Oh yeah, mate.
How it's created. Like it's amazing to watch. So if you guys haven't or check the link, man.
Yeah, right now.
Well, that being said, it's funny you mentioned that because I'm pretty sure that I think it's Saddle. Correct me if I'm wrong, but him and Jacob were actually doing speedruns on zombies. Get down to the quickest time, and unofficially, I think they hit just under. Well, I think they hit 9th in the world on time.
Yeah.
Matt recorded that shit, guys.
Yeah.
Well, he was streaming, but apparently there's parameters around it, so you have to actually have like a clock.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we got 9th, which I think is big. So
that is
well done.
sick,
I
mate.
think that's really good.
So right now they are actually streaming Metroid Prime. So they are currently speedrunning Metroid Prime. They have 102,000 views. Don't go over there. Stay here. I'm joking. But yeah, they've raised $369,000, which is sick. But yeah.
Game modes, it'll probably say on the schedule, but they do like specials as well. Like if they meet certain parameters for money, they'll do like specials, and they'll do games that are a little bit silly and a little bit funny. So there's
you never know, we might get a charity stream in this season.
I think we will.
Like a little special.
We are only 9 away from 50 followers. Then we can become affiliated.
Yeah, guys, right? Yeah. Say just get your mums to sign up to Twitch.
Another one.
50.
Hey, Warrior Gaming Competition.
Yo,
how are you guys? How are you guys, man? Glad to see you all. Glad to see you come in tonight. It's a pleasure. How are you guys? We'll do a shout out. We'll do a shout out now. We'll do it fucking now. Warrior Gaming Competitions, go check them out if you are into streaming. If you're doing any streaming at the moment, they have got cheap competitions that you are able to get your streaming started. Fresh, nice Blue Yeti mic, Astro T40, I think it is, headset. You've got the Razer Koei webcam with a ring light attached, some neon lights. Yo, look at this. Discount code ERA10. Go check it out, man. Go and get yourself a head start on your streaming game. And hopefully next week we will be chatting with John and Hayden from Warrior Gaming Competitions. Big up for the shout all day, lads, all day. What was that, Nathan?
How personal can we get with these questions?
Well, he just said you can't promise I won't be getting naked.
Well, that's what
we can get pretty personal.
That's what Nathan wanted to hear. That's all what Nathan wanted to hear.
That's it. Nathan's like, yep. Counting down the week now.
Right, so where were we? Yeah, so we just did a quick shout out for awesome games done quickly as well. They're doing a obviously all donations go to Prevent Cancer Foundation, and yeah, go check them out. Normally it's done in a big hall, but this year it's all virtual due to coronavirus. So yeah. So right, I don't know how you guys pronounce this, but
I'm waiting for you to pronounce it.
Yeah, go.
Koei Tecmo. The developers and publishers from games such as Neo 1 and 2, Dynasty Warriors, Hyrule Warriors, Dead or Alive, and loads of other game series.
Masters of Arcade.
Yeah, Masters of Arcade, exactly. But over Christmas, unfortunately, they got hacked, just like Capcom. Little dickheads doing this shit, hacking into fucking corporations that are actually respectable. Neo 1 and 2, Dynasty Warriors, really respectable games. They got hacked on the 25th, or Christmas Day. Tecmo have said they don't believe that financial information have been compromised. However, email addresses, passwords, and usernames could be at risk. That's kind of the same situation Capcom was in. It was Capcom, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just want to say, we're living in like the 2021 now, thank God, and like update your systems. Surely, like this is down to outdated systems being used. They can't be asked updating all. They're using the fucking stuff that they were using from the 90s. Just update your shit, man. Like, and then you're not gonna have these problems, because if you had encryption, like no one's gonna get in or out of your system.
Yeah. Yeah, Warrior Gaming. I hope it wasn't for your wife, says Nathan.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure about 10 minutes ago. I'm pretty sure 10 minutes ago you was saying that your dream is to be a transgender.
No. That was just in Cyberpunk, that.
Oh, just in Cyberpunk. Okay.
Disclaimer.
Okay.
But yeah, they've been hacked. And if you check the website, the American and European website are currently down, and they're working on getting it back up. However, they've suggested that if you use if you are a member of the Tecmo Koei Tecmo website, if you use the same email address on that website as other websites, they suggest going onto the other websites and changing your credentials, which is pretty shitty, in all honesty.
Sound advice though for those.
You've already probably received an email, but yeah, it's really good advice.
You probably would have received an email. And also, according to Famitsu, the website, they've suggested that IPs, usernames, date of birth, and country of origin could be at risk also. So, to all them hackers out there, you're dickheads. Stop it. People are not asked about this shit.
Yeah, can you go for the big companies like Amazon and Google? Like,
yes.
Stop attacking these like
fucking really good developers, man.
Oh, to be completely honest, I wouldn't mind if you went to fucking EA and sorted them out.
Oh, yeah, mate, that's as soon as I become a game designer, that's number one. I'm going.
Just saying, if you did want to attack EA, yeah, and you did want to hold them at ransom for anything, you might want to tell them to remake Dead Space and then you release whatever they want.
I think
Just
they're
saying.
making.
And
there
Skate
is-
4.
Isn't there something coming that's like similar to Dead Space? Or
Yeah.
it looks
Um,
fucking terrifying.
What's it called now?
No, it's not
Can't
Dead
remember the
Space,
name.
man.
Yeah, but you're right, Dead Space. But I'd even let them remake them.
Nathan, could you just quickly have a look at what that game's called? Because I know it was announced. I think it was announced at the Game Awards. It's just put in I don't know, Dead Space, Space, fucking Destroyer or some shit.
Dead Space.
New Dead Space, and it'll come up because people are saying it's gonna be.
The Castellar Protocol.
That's the one.
Studio,
Yeah,
I think.
that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Apparently, it's gonna be shit scary. I would love another Dead Space, man. That game. I don't like horror games. I'm a little bitch when it comes to horror games, but Dead Space really is just keeps you in there. I shit myself a few times, but yeah.
It's a fantastic setting. Like it's
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a perfect.
It's the everything, it's the audio and the soundtrack, man. Oh, hell, the game's so good.
It reminds me of like back in the day when you played like Doom 3, where you'd have headphones on and it was just everything was just so peng.
Yeah.
Like you hear all the little sounds and everything like that, and it's just the same, man. It's nice.
Yeah. So what is it called, Nathan? One more time.
It's called
Like Castella, did you say?
Castellar Protocol.
the Castellar Protocol.
Yeah. Keep your eyes.
Steven, why do you think he's not streaming? He's recovering from that playthrough, man.
All right. That second play, I played it. I did 2 streams. Yeah. That second one. I had a nightmare, yeah. I was getting chased down a corridor that was never ending. And
I remember you told me about that.
oh yeah, and I woke up with fucking night sweats, man. It fucking shook me. I was shook. I will go back to it one day. Trust me, I will. I just need to grow some cojones. Yeah, so a little bit. There's a few bits here about some studios buying other studios. So Tencent, which are China's huge media company, one of the largest video game companies in terms of revenue. They've got like stakes in League of Legends, Clash of Clans, Fortnite. They have just
yeah,
they're basically just the big boys,
Got
like
fingers in all the pies.
pretty much. Now they have their fingers in Warframe. They have just bought the developers Digital Extreme for Warframe. However, the Digital Extreme have said that they will still have complete creative control over the development of Warframe, which is a good sign. We don't want mega corporations tampering with.
Good for the fans. Good for the fans.
pretty good model, man. It's a good model as it is, and
Yeah,
I trust them to keep it that way.
like I've played a little bit of Warframe, and I know it's got quite a good fan base.
Do you know what I'm impressed by? Warframe was a free exclusive for PS4.
Was that when it first released?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's sick. That
Yeah, that is nice.
it's still going now. That is good.
it is.
I mean, it's impressive.
Nintendo have bought a game studio. Nintendo have just announced that they are finalising the purchase for Canadian studio Next Level Games. Next Level Games are well known for the Luigi's Mansion franchise, Super Mario Strikers, and other titles, other series. But yeah, they've said that their deal is going to be expected to be concluded in March. All these corporations, mate, they're pulling out their fingers and they're making moves. Fucking capitalism.
Spend that money before next tax year, you know what I'm saying?
So
Spend or you lose it.
good for Nintendo, like Nintendo don't really do a lot of ballsy moves like that, but fuck it, why not? Next Level Games, Canadian studio there.
I don't know. It's just strange. Like for me, it's like you've got Microsoft, which bought well, now Valhalla Bethesda. That's a
Yeah.
big move because you get to control, you get to control a bit of the market,
Mhm.
and then Sony get Crunchyroll and Funimation, and that, do you know what I mean? They own, they kind of have that bit of the market.
They have the anime. They have all the anime.
Nintendo have bought a company that kind of already create their games anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just it's almost like Nintendo being ballsy, but not too ballsy, because it's just like, we're gonna buy something we've used before. We're not gonna go buy something next level.
Maybe they just want to play it safe. Just know, like, buy something they know they can, not have to like haggle man down. They're just yo, you guys, I'll give you this fucking $1 billion or fucking 50 mil, and I'll buy you guys. And they'll be like, all right, we can do that.
So it's still good though.
Yeah, 100%. And if I don't know if any of you guys have played it, but Super Mario Strikers is a fucking sick game. It is a sick
one, isn't it?
Yeah, the football one where you've got like power ups and you can finish the ball from like fucking all the way at the nets and you can just shoot the ball and each character has a special and stuff. So sick game. So PlayStation. So I know back in, I think it was season 2, we talked about PlayStation 5, the company that were making the custom faceplates for PS5 prior to the PS5 being released. And obviously Sony told them to cease production or face fucking lawsuits. Basically saying, if you guys don't stop this, we're going to fucking sue your ass. Firstly, they actually said, change your name because it's too much like PS5, but they changed the name to Customize My Plates. That wasn't enough for Sony to be happy, and eventually they basically wrapped up.
I think they know they're taking a market away from them, that's why.
Yeah.
Like, Sony could have been, like, don't get me wrong, I don't know why, but they could have been ready for the launch of the PlayStation 5 with at least 10 variants of faceplates. And I'd have bought a set. You know what I mean? I'd have bought a set of faceplates. I might have bought a couple of sets.
I don't know why they didn't do that, I really don't know why they didn't
Made
do
them
that.
interchangeable for a reason, and I think they've got a big lineup coming. But do you know what I mean? Like, companies like this, they'll step in, they'll find a way around, and do you know what I mean?
They do every time, loopholes, man. The law's covered in them.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Speaking about loopholes, Ethan, another company has come out, a Canadian company, and there are a lot of fucking Canadian companies in this talk, called D-Brand. They've released a statement saying Sony tried to sue us. So they've released a statement. I think it was on Reddit. Basically, not threatening, but asking for a fight against Sony. Just saying, try to sue us. They must know what they're on about. They must know what rights they have to challenge such a fucking big company to try sue them. But they're D-Brand they've got peripherals in like cases for phones, iPhones, Samsung and shit like that. So they must know what they're doing.
Of course, man.
There's a link if you want to go and buy one of the plates. If you could link that for us, bro.
Yeah, linked it already, bro.
Yeah. Look at you, man. I'm not bad.
Sure.
I'm fucking back at Warfare, me. No. The prices are still yet to be released, but the stocks are limited, so I don't have a PS5. I have signed up for it because if I can get a nice faceplate for when I get one,
You fucking jerk.
I will. You will receive a email notification when these go on sale. So get signed up. Click that link. Go and get yourself a notification when you can buy a nice PlayStation faceplate from a D-Brand.
You know what's really weird? The first time ever that if they'd have made this in black, it'd look fucking beautiful.
Yes.
Mate,
It's so weird. It's so weird.
the black faceplates, yeah, make the console look fucking gangster. That looks like a fucking some sort of, I don't know, Lamborghini, mad Lamborghini or some shit.
It's so weird. Like, this is what I mean. The console has always historically been black, and the next color to then come out after black is always white, because people want white, and then it finally releases as white, but it looks fucking sick in all black.
I feel like it's definitely a business decision, and they're doing the white one first to then either sell their own faceplate, or they will release a black one in the coming.
Oh, dude, definitely. I think they've done fucking
It's a fantastic way of making it.
release.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely did focus groups before release, to find out which console people liked, and people must have come out with black on top, and then they've just gone, tell you what, release them as white, and we can make some money from this.
Yeah, straight up. So yeah, go check them out. I don't know what you guys think. Are you guys a fan of Hitman?
I like the earlier Hitman games, the PlayStation 2 stuff. I really enjoyed Hitman on PlayStation 2 and that. Adam, welcome, mate. Long time no speak, bro.
I just don't play them myself. Like,
go on.
I don't think they're great.
I really like the Hitman games on the early Hitman.
No, like, don't get me wrong. I can see, for what the game is, I can see it in all its greatness. It's just not fun for me. I don't know why. I don't know, because I love role playing. I love fucking taking on the role of different people, but for some reason it just never stuck with me. I just never. I don't know what it.
So interesting. You've got both these things next to each other, Sam.
What?
Hitman, and then the next topic. Because
yeah. That was planned. Right. So this is the first 5 minutes of Hitman 3 opening Dubai mission. While this is playing, I'm gonna go for a whiz. Check out the RTX on this one, boys.
See, yeah, I don't know. There's just, I know for a fact there's a lot of my friends play this and they say it's amazing.
I think the reason it's got better in recent years for some people is because of the difference between how you can actually, they've increased the amount of ways you can actually kill somebody. In the earlier games, you was very much 100% a stealth game. Like, you had to be stealth. In the most recent years with these games now, it's kind of coming out of that a little bit, and it's like you can be a little bit more brutish if you're not so good at stealthing.
Yeah.
So I can see the appeal there. I like Hitman games. I just prefer other stealth games.
Is he going to jump off? Because I want him to jump off.
When he stood on the side, then I thought he was going to jump off. Yeah. I've got a feeling he's going to find somewhere. He's going to get all this kit off. He's going to kill his target. Then he's going to jump off. And if he doesn't do that, I'm going to be fucking disappointed.
Yes, same. But yeah, like Sam was saying, it looks fucking unbelievable.
It does. It looks really nice.
It does look really nice.
Like, to get reflections that good, it's not an easy task. It's not. It's not, man.
I'm just gonna. I'll knock it onto this next section, because when I saw this, I was like, "Ooh, god damn!" So it's when he gets into this main hall. Just check out the reflections on that floor. Like, it's still a bit mashed on the left here, but the majority of the shadows are good. Like, it is real. Like,
this will not play like this on previous gen consoles.
Oh, no way! Trust me. Talk about
disclaimer.
Why? I mean, Valhalla is a good game, but on the PlayStation 4, it's poo.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. But
I've seen the Xbox, and I've seen it drop frames loads.
Like, I know, like, I don't know, you saw it there, but there is some issues with the ray tracing, but that obviously it's just a demo and you'll see it. But you play this with a 20 series graphics card, a 30 series graphics card, you're gonna get the game looks nice. It does. It really does. But yeah, I think this is one of the first gameplay trailers, or like actual gameplay. But yeah, that's all it is for the gameplay. I'm guessing you're gonna have to kill this motherfucker up here, but we'll have to wait and see.
This guy.
We'll have to wait and see.
They're doing lighting and reflections nowadays. It's really cool to see.
Oh yeah, 100%. So, just to let you know, this game releases this month, 20th of January. Pardon me. Right. What's that?
Excuse you.
Right. Unsung Hero. Hitman is good, but I suck at it. Happy to see you boys back on the screen. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Everyone, give me a Bob. Give me the Bob Ross. Give me a Bob Ross. I want to see Bob Ross. Give me the Bobs. I don't even know if I've got Bob Ross on here.
Can I just quickly chime in and say that RuneScape is celebrating its 20th birthday.
Oh yes, is that
being Sweaty Betty on it?
20 years old, guys. I can't fucking believe it. But
20 years, mate.
We're having a few little events on. I think there's a few quests. Yeah.
You're old.
You're old.
We are all old, mate. I'm 30 in 6 months.
Mate.
Speak for yourself, bro.
Mate, I have constant backache.
The worst thing is, I actually have constant backache.
Isn't it? It's all right, guys, though, because I'll lose some weight and I'll do backflips on stream for you guys and shit.
I'd watch that.
Mate, I'd watch that just to see your fucking face plant.
Mate, I just get urges sometimes, yeah, that I want to do a fucking roundhouse kick or a backflip or some shit.
Backflip.
Fucking roundhouse kick.
Trust me, you'll see. I'll start Muay Thai me. Well, I don't know if all you guys have seen, but we have actually got some new art. Look at that. Our boy Zane. Yo, Jordan, link that motherfucker. Link him. Get him a shout out. Zane has done some beautiful artwork for us, as you can see. Hey, mate. I can't get over how good it is.
It is really amazing.
It is. Obviously, Nathan has to have the Zelda. The Zelda. And Jordan with a moonlight blade. And me obviously leveling up because I level up all the time.
So you've actually mentioned Zen, and I was gonna say, but Zen is actually on board and I'm still talking with him. We're still talking, but going forward, he, as we go bigger, guys, he will illustrate everything that we need.
So in the late future, we may have an animated version of us. Of those sure.
Oh yes.
Yeah, man. That'd be awesome.
Yes. I'm not gonna lie. Eventually, I would love an animated intro of us, man, looking like that. Sick, fucking, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, mate. The work he's done is absolutely fantastic. Like,
he's so talented. Not even just for our work. Like, I've put the link in there. Honestly, everybody who is just interested in, just even interested in our artwork and what else he can offer. Honestly, he does such a wide variety, and he's fantastic.
He does. So Hitman 3, we just covered. So another sneaky little boy. There's hints a lot of Metal Gear Solid fans are hoping for, but the end of last month, the voice actor for Sniper Wolf, Tazia Valenza, tweeted out that she's excited to be back with her favourite Prey Snake, aka David Hayter, for a Metal Gear Solid reunion panel. I was looking for dates. There were no dates, but there's going to be a Metal Gear Solid reunion panel where obviously the voice actors from the original game are going to be doing a Q&A and shit like that. But for them to come back so long after the reunion of the game, of the original game, it's giving a lot of Metal Gear Solid fans hope for a remake or a remaster. Whether or not... Go on.
What are you saying?
I was going to say whether or not it is going to happen is still to be known. But it's giving a lot of people hope.
But honest to God, if they just if they remastered or remake number 3,
Snake Eater.
Snake
Eater.
So good. What, Sons of Liberty?
Yeah, mate, that's my favourite one in the series.
Mate, the first 3 games are just fucking so good. The 4th one as well is good.
Oh, mate, the 4th one, Guns of Patriots with Drebin. Sick.
I haven't played that one. It's PS exclusive, that one, isn't it?
PS5.
Oh, good.
PS5?
PS3?
Yeah, PS3.
I'll have to get
I've got 1 and 2 and they're there to be streamed and played, but I fucking Snake Eater's emotional, you know.
Mate, Snake Eater is
that hits. I'm thinking about it now. I'm like, yo, that hits me in the fucking giblets, that man.
Feels. It's just, mate, Snake the best for me personally. Snake Eater is the best.
Yo, one time, I was showing Liam that what the fake death pills do. Yeah, I didn't realize I was stood in a puddle of water. I used a fake death pill and actually.
You drowned.
I drowned.
Trust me. The game's sick. Honestly, the game is so sick. It's just the thing. You know what the Metal Gear Solid games do? They give you a different. You know, when we talk about immersiveness and we talk about being immersed, and you talk about different ways that games. Kojima did wonders with them games. You know, the first one with the Mantis where you have to change your controller in the port.
Yeah,
amazing. You got Snake Eater where you can fight a boss called the End, and you can kill him in. You can kill him in 2 different places before you fight him in his boss area, and then there's 3 different ways to kill him in that boss area.
That's cool, man.
You can actually leave the fight. You can go to your console settings. You can change the time to 3 months forward, and when you load the game back up, he dies from old age.
Oh, is that the sniper, the old sniper?
That's
What is his name? The End.
The End, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's clever fucking boss mechanics, man. Like that's what Kojima's about.
It is. This is why I feel like Kojima. This is why I feel like Death Stranding has potential. Kojima isn't known.
And I'm excited about it. Like as soon as I've got enough money, I'm gonna get it for the PC on Steam, and I'm gonna properly try it out. And I reckon I'll like it, man. Like
no, I think you will. And I honestly, hand on heart, feel that I didn't give the game a proper chance. Like I played it a lot, and I enjoyed it, but then other games are coming out around it, and maybe I didn't give it the attention it needed. But for what I played of that game, it was good. It was a good game. It was a difficult game as well at times.
What I played of it, I was engrossed. I loved it.
Mate, do you want to tell you what it does? It's got that immersiveness that you talk about. Yeah. You don't want to get into a fight with a BT. But that's the feeling that the game gives you. Do you know what I mean? And for you to have that feeling about a game, it's like when you play horror games. Like when you play horror games, Sam, you get so into them to a point where you genuinely are scared. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what you want from a game, and that's what Death Stranding did. Like I didn't want to fight BTs. Like dude, like I was fucking terrified.
Mate, when I got caught one by one, I was like,
that's what I'm saying. I want to bring as much cargo as I possibly can to play. But if it's a BT in the way, I'll go around, mate. Fuck that.
And I'll go around this whole mountain. Fuck that.
I mean, it's such a game, but Nathan, I think you'll enjoy that one.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna lie. That first time I set out from the city to make my first delivery, and that music kicks in, and it like pans out, and you see the
Pans all the way
mountain,
out,
and you're walking, and the music's playing. I'm just like, yo, they've done good here, you know.
Yeah, mate. I might actually download it on my PS5 and see what it looks like.
I'm gonna revisit it. I'm definitely through this, probably through the 6 weeks. I'm definitely gonna revisit it. But yeah, Kojima hasn't got that name for no reason. You know what I'm saying? The guy is an extra. Is it an extrovert? He's a bit out there. He's got weak strength.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. That's my actual dream, Jordan, to be like him, the creator of a franchise that is
well known.
Yeah.
Especially for the ones he's done. Like for the stuff he's done.
I don't actually want to be a woman with a dick.
Well, moving on. Well, not moving on, but for having Hitman and Metal Gear next to each other, next week we're gonna introduce something new into the pod. We're gonna try and get some. We're not gonna call it this, but it's basically a character face-off.
Mm-hmm.
So two iconic characters from almost the same field, the same genre, and we're basically gonna have a debate, and it's gonna be an actual debate, and it's gonna have actual facts about why you think one is better than the other.
Yo,
we want everybody to get involved. If you think that Agent 47 is better than Snake, fucking say it and tell us why.
Get out.
Right.
No, I don't. Oh, personally for me, man.
I'm going to throw one out. Jack or Daxter, Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, shit.
Ratchet and Clank.
Jack and Daxter, bruv.
Ooh.
Sure. Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank.
Nah, bruv. Jack and Daxter.
I'm creeping that till that shows up. Jack and Daxter.
Mate, if Jack and Daxter got the opportunities that Ratchet and Clank had right now, no.
Right, you are right.
So naughty.
The thing is, Ratchet and Clank, yeah, they've got the gadgets. Jack and Daxter, if it came down to the arsenal, Ratchet and Clank would win. But if it came down to just teamwork and fighting, Jack and Daxter. Because he's got light and dark. Jack has got light and dark. Ratchet and Clank.
No, but this is what I'm saying. So see, people into debate and whatever. So next week we're gonna be Agent 47 or Snake. We'll post it, and we want everybody to come with the facts.
Do you want me to jump for who is it? 47. Dickhead 47.
No. To be fair, you never know, because John and Hayden might be on the stream, so
who knows?
Who knows? They might be a Agent 47 fan.
Over
Metal Gear, like over Snakey lad.
Oh mate, now fuck that. If we're doing that, mate, I'm going fucking facts. I'm going Bible. I'm gonna throw it all out.
A solid Snake, mate. Out of that too. Solid Snake. He's just the baddest. Fucking, what is it? CQC?
CQC, close combat.
Oof. Mate, can't mess with Solid Snake.
Bro.
Right.
It's gonna be good.
But yeah, that's for next week. Fingers crossed we'll be having two guests from Warrior Gaming. Go check them out.
The next point to touch you on for some people in the
right.
chat.
So I know a lot of men are on this game. This is why I left it till end, because I know there's a lot of people gonna say shit on this.
Some people are happy about this. Me personally, I'm fine. All right.
So the DMR on Warzone, Call of Duty Warzone. What are your man's opinions? So over December, so it's Warzone, the Call of Duty. The new DMR before I play this video.
So
Yes.
the DMR from Halo.
No. It's just it basically is,
Warzone.
but it's like the actual gun.
Nah, yeah.
Right.
So basically, they've
go on.
introduced a game which basically has the potential to two-shot.
Has the potential.
Right, check this, all right. Earlier, me and Cameron were playing, and there's something in the game called stopping power, which increases your bullet damage. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a guy gliding in from the sky, and when you respawn, you spawn with 2 shields and full health. He shot him out the sky with stopping power and one-shot him.
What?
Bro,
Why-
he one-shot him and he died.
I don't understand. Like, why have they left the game? Why have they left the gun in?
Because it's selling Cold War. It's selling Cold War and it's selling skins.
Lame, man. It annoys me when they like package shit together and like force you to buy it to get.
It's mad. It's
It is
actually
mad. Right, so what I'm going to do here, Nathan, you're going to see what this gun is capable of. Just to let you know, this is a Cold War gun, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a Cold War
This
gun.
has been integrated over December, yeah?
Yes.
Right, so...
Cold War.
Yeah, so Cold War's the new Call of Duty, but they've integrated it into Warzone. Man get fucking drilled so quick.
Oh.
Right, so you see them 2 pistols he switched to as well? Broken.
Let me see.
Absolutely.
Let me reload that.
Back, he switches to 2 pistols. They're called the Mates.
Yeah.
So you switch to them really quick. They're called the Mates, and basically you can get them on a dual wield. No joke, within a certain radius of me being close to you, dead. You will die instantly. You don't have a chance. You can't shoot me back. If I see you first and you see me a split second later, and I pull the trigger on both of them guns, you die.
Right. The thing is with me is like, I mean, it's Activision. What were we expecting? Like, they do this all the fucking time. Like, oh, the new guys or the guys that have got the newest game get this or that. This needs changing because it looks fucking broke. Like, I don't play this game, and from just watching this video, I can tell that this is fucking really, really broken.
That, oh mate,
That is fucked, mate.
So what is this chat saying here? Nerf it. Nerf it. Game is ruined. Have to use DMR or you lose. One shot. It's ridiculous. Stopping power is a one shot to the head with 3 plates. That's mental. So I actually updated Warzone today just because I want to go on this game and I want to experience this shit for myself. Because it doesn't seem right. It just
it's not.
doesn't.
Do you want me to tell you the honest truth? Like, from a game point of view, I could not, and I think Stephen was the same. So when me and Stephen jumped back on, I think Brad had this gun, and he kind of leveled it up a little bit, and Cameron had one which was a little bit leveled up.
Jordan, just one sec. Do you need to level up to get it, or is it accessible straight away?
This gun is only accessible if you have Cold War.
Right.
Cold War.
This is naughty.
You can have this gun if you have Cold War.
Oh, that's naughty. That
you have to level it up. And the thing is, honest to God, I don't know what Stephen or Cameron or Sad or anyone in the stream thinks, but I could not compete personally. When I played this gun, when I didn't have this gun, when I didn't have this gun, I couldn't fight someone effective at range. Like, I had a Mac 10, so if I got close, it wasn't too bad. But if they had the Diamati pistols, I was dead.
So what kind of range? What kind of range can you pop man off from? Is it like a medium to long range, or is it like
no, mate. If you can see them and you can shoot them, you can kill them.
Fucking hell, it's insane. Like this video, the guy actually mentioned, he says, even if you're not good at aiming, just keep shooting and eventually we'll put them down.
Yep.
like, honestly, I'm so exhausted with companies doing this, especially Activision, that I've got naught to say on the matter, because anything that does get said, like, it's not going to change, is it? Like, this is gaming now,
No,
and
no, it's selling skins, it's selling stuff.
Yeah.
So until it stops selling stuff, it's not going to stop.
Yeah, well, that's I was reading some Reddit posts, and people have said it's overpowered. This game needs balancing, and this gun isn't balanced one bit. And they said Activision aren't going to take any action against the weapon until Cold War stops selling.
No, that's what I mean. Jacob's put in there saying it's not gonna like, it's fun to use. It is fun to use because once you get the gun and you level it to the point where you can actually compete again, it's fun to play. But it's just one of them. I feel sorry for anybody who doesn't have this gun.
not only pissing the rest of your population of your game off, like, you're deterring me from buying any of your bullshit, because I look at this and
No, but
how
it's
much
like
Is that Nuketown?
no, yeah. So it's like a base form of Newtown for the new Gulag.
Oh,
The thing is, Nathan, we're at that point now where Call of Duty is so big, it doesn't matter what they say, what you say, what they create or what they do. They know they've got the fan base. It's the same with FIFA.
guys.
FIFA never changes. It's because it's the exact same. They don't care about the 1,000 because the 10,000 will still play and pay.
Yeah.
we all agree that this game is now pay to win.
No. So Sad confirmed you can have this gun without having Cold War apparently. So you can actually access it. It's just to level it up quicker. It's easier to do that on Cold War.
Alright, so to be able to get like stopping power and all the attachments, you basically.
So stopping power is an item you pick up in the game, but all the attachments you have that you put on the gun increase accuracy.
Like the silencer and shit like that.
Recoil, yeah, the increased fire rate, the increased damage over certain distances.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's I'm gonna have a go at that later. I'll just see how much I get fucking shit on.
It's one of them, innit? I mean, I'll always be
like, look at this here. Is that guy even hitting him?
He knows where he is, so he knows the range and what he's in.
Oh my god!
Get a couple of hits and then tap at that point.
So, right, for instance, the guy's behind a tree. I assume he's behind a tree. I can't actually see the guy.
Yeah, so he's behind the tree.
Oh yeah, I can see him.
DMR zone.
That's insane. And he took all of his shield off as well with 2 shots.
Look at that.
Look at that.
I don't know. I would still kind of say it's pay to win in a sense, because to level the gun up efficiently, you have to buy Cold War. So,
Like, well, on that point, Nathan, why is it that you need Cold War to level it up quicker? Why how is that? Like, why, and how do you do that?
Game modes are easier because it's all about experience gained from activities and stuff, and obviously Warzone, there's not much you can gain experience from.
Mm-hmm.
So then obviously,
I think
it's all about if you go into them other game modes where you get loads of points and loads of experience from certain activities, it levels up quicker.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like them smashing like 2 multiplayers together. Like, I don't know. If they'd just done it separately, then they wouldn't have this DMR problem, would they?
I just
It'd be balanced.
Just a quick question for anyone who knows: is there a Cold War multiplayer on its own, on the own game? Like, has it got its separate?
Yeah. So what it is think of Modern Warfare and Cold War as 2 separate games,
right?
With their own multiplayers, or online multiplayers, and then their own, zombies. For instance,
Yeah.
But the thing that they share is Warzone. Warzone originally came out with Warfare.
Yeah.
Yes, it's been made its own thing. But
Right.
what they'll do is every new COD game they'll integrate it.
Integrate it. Yeah. So you guys, you expect this for every fucking Call of Duty that comes out. Expect a broken game.
I genuinely don't think they're going to do this again. It'd be stupid for them to do this. The thing is, there's always something that comes out that's a little bit broke. So we all went through the phase of the growl. Then you went through the phase of the brewing. Then you had the kilo. So there are always some guns which are just a little bit better, but obviously this versus them is a massive difference, like a massive scale. They've never brought a gun out where you could potentially fucking one shot or two shot someone.
Yeah.
I forgot what we were going to say now.
Cold War, you have so many more players. Can I believe it?
Good as well. It were a counterpoint. It were good.
Oh, yeah.
Remember it?
No, yes, Snake Shot and Dual Magnums, they were fucking disgusting as well.
What's that?
There's a Diamati at the moment.
Yeah.
The other guns like Sard's putting in here, you had a Snake Shot Dual Magnums, which I think they basically were dual magnums, which you didn't have to aim. You don't aim down sight. You just have a laser on the end, and they basically had, I think it was like shotgun rounds in them, and you could just fire them, two-shot people. Then you had the dual Renette, which is kind of like the Diamati, but the Diamati is just on a different level and completely broken. And then you had fucking you always get it. So they had a flame shotgun, which was just stupid for a little bit. Like, literally, we called it the bat because that's all it took. It was bat dead. And then you had, but then they bring in like other little guns which are really good. So like last couple, VLK, when that was brought into the game, it's just a base gun you can pick up off the floor. But dude, it was fucking ridiculous. Like people would pick it straight up off the floor when you land, and if you get the VLK and you're on point with it, mate, you're one-shotting everyone. Bam, bam, bam. Do you know what I mean? They bring guns out, but never to this extent. I think this is ridiculous. The DMR is like a completely different level compared to all of them. Like it really is, and even the DMR is.
Like, is it excusable for a big company like Activision to not test their weapons? Because there's clearly no testing going on here for him to be, unless it's intentional.
Well, that's what I was just about to say, Nathan. I reckon it is intentional because
everyone thinks this one's intentional. Definitely.
And because everyone is recognizing, this gun is overpowered. Someone needs doing. Activision haven't taken action yet. It makes me feel like it is a bit more intentional.
Yeah, no, I genuinely don't think anything will happen to this gun for a while.
Yeah. It's okay if you have counters for it, but the DMR counter is using it yourself. There's also not taking cash because of the holidays. Yeah, true. That is true. So yeah, Call of Duty. I'll let you guys know how I feel about the DMR next week when I play it this week. We have what are we on now? What are we on? An hour and a half. Nathan, do you want to do your game?
Do a few.
Or is hour and a half steady number, or do you want to go another?
Yeah, we can. I think we should be aiming to do them less. If I'm honest, what do you guys think?
No, I'm happy. I'm happy wrapping it up here. But have you seen a Tesla do a dance?
Yeah, well, I ain't seen that.
Mate, it's got Teslas have Easter eggs. Go check them out, mate. They fucking.
I didn't even know that.
Mate, when I found out they've got Easter eggs, I was like, what the fuck? What is Elon doing? Yeah, it plays a song, and then it starts like doing all of it's like fucking doors start moving and like the lights start flashing and shit.
That is crazy.
Crazy.
I genuinely didn't even know that.
So guys, it's been a good episode 1 back into season 3, man.
Yeah, it's been fucking beautiful.
Trust me, you want to tune in for episode 2, sorry, because it's gonna be big. We've got guests coming on. There's gonna be a Q&A. You know, the sponsors, the guests are the sponsor of today's episode, which is Warrior Gaming. competitions,
Go check them out.
and go check them out. I'll link it all again in the chat. They've got quite a lot going on at the moment, and we're gonna have the face off. So it's gonna be a good episode.
Yeah, definitely will be. But yeah, thank you
Also,
guys.
don't forget Error 10 at
Oh
checkout.
yeah,
For
There are
Warrior.
10, and you get the
Throw that
discount.
shit- throw
all
that
there.
shit.
I've done it all there for
I
you.
am. I've already done it.
mate.
Okay.
If you guys wanting to get into streaming, I know Kickboy, I know you do a bit of streaming. I know Unsung Hero, mate. Go check them out. You can get some fucking nice equipment. Enter the competitions, cheap as fuck. Even cheaper if you use the Ever 10 code. But yeah, check that link. Go and have a look at what they've got to offer. And good luck. And we'll see you next week. Play the outro.
Peace.